Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We're just going to trust end of episode SB. I'm going to press this button without even looking. Some of your heroes need their camping skills equipped. Okay, the game, the game thinks I'm an idiot. Fairfax, do you not have... Okay. That's weird. Why did it automatically equip the camping skills that we bought for the other two, but not hers? That's weird. Also, wait a second. Fairfax. Don't we already have a Vestal named Fairfax? Did we? Yeah, no, we totally do. Your name, okay, your name can't be Fairfax. Your name is, what's the opposite of fair? Unfair. Unfairfax. Got it. Perfect. Brilliant. You ever just wake up and be, like, on, 100% on, all the time? If so, please tell me what that is like. I don't have any idea. Do we want to bring some holy water? Like, medicinal herbs and keys are the most important things here in the Warrens, I think. Yeah, let's bring a little bit of holy water. Man, it's kind of nice, like, just having money. Oh, we should bring blood. That's right, we're bringing our only vampire now. He'll bring a couple... I'll bring 3 vials of blood for him. That's too much. It's fine. Yeah. To be perfectly honest, if it comes down to me throwing away a vial of blood in order to carry some treasure home at the end, I'm totally fine with that. We are not in a place where we need to be preserving all of our blood anymore. I'm sure we will get back to that place, but for right now I'm feeling a little bit blasé about it. I want to not care about the blood because of how good it feels to not care about the blood, even if that's not necessarily the rightest thing to do.
To prosecute our war against the swine,
hell yeah, opening scout.
First scout their squalid homes.
Okay, unfortunately, we're going to have to go to both of these little tails. So I guess the plan is to just head down here and then we'll come back and figure it out from there. Hey, that's made out of a person. Everybody don't look. Everybody do not look at that. There can't be anything good coming out of that. Did I equip... Hold up. Hold up. Okay, no, I did not bring the sun ring, so I don't have to be super careful about my light level. Alright, so this time we brought Reclaim instead of the, hit the back rows with the bleed attack thing for the flagellant. I think Reclaim is okay. I have the other thing leveled up. I did that just sort of like out of habit. But I'm wondering if it's sensible to try to use Reclaim as a way of lowering your own health to intentionally trigger the ability to do Exsanguinate. It feels pretty bad, especially since the other effect of Reclaim is weak. Maybe weak in the extreme would be a better way to put that. Like, it seems very, very, very bad. A slow-moving, very gentle... slow-moving, very gentle heal over time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a try. We'll try some stuff out.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright, there we go. We should probably give him some blood, actually. He's craving already. Crit heals. Aw.
Confidence surges as the
It's worth a shot.
crumbles.
Okay, finding loot already. I suppose it's worth just equipping that, right? Somebody's gonna lose a point of speed. It can totally be the antiquarian. And this... I don't remember what happens. I know I want to use holy water on this, but I don't remember what it does. Use some holy water on this. Okay, removes a quirk. That's cool. I'm down with that. Let's feed it. And honestly, that's not a lot weirder than the type of screaming he's usually doing. Curios that can drop loot, we really want to use the antiquarian to interact with.
Spring to life with a singular purpose.
A lot of spiders today. Oh, that's a shame. Well, it gives the antiquarian something to do, I guess. Or this. I mean, it's important he doesn't get his turn. I don't know why they think it's a good idea to all focus up on the flagellant. Apparently they don't know how his mechanics work. That's just irresponsible. Hey, you did it!
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
He's still over 50% though. Well, I guess he'll drop down below 50% on his turn. Alright, exsanguinate. Oh, nice. I guess it doesn't really matter which one.
With impunity.
She probably doesn't have to hit it, so I guess we just, like, do a little touch-up work.
Another abomination.
Yeah, because that dude is under control. Okay, well, we found some bandages. That might be helpful. Can we find another one of those knife boards? Alright, I think it's holy water on these. Okay, cool. So, another minor antique, another thing of bandages, and I'm not even taking that. Yeah, we gotta cover a lot of ground, unfortunately. There's a significant amount of backtracking, so... Plus, 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 plus monster surprise. Was it always 4 pluses? Or is that because of our cartographer's camp? I don't even know. Alright, well, a map. Yeah, it could have been worse. Not super excited about it. Anybody any good at traps? No? You try. Oof.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
She's not trying the next one. We'll have the Vestal try the next one. Yeah, see, on Fairfax can figure it out. Alright, we still need a lot of crests, because we still need to buy building upgrades and stuff, and obviously, like, crests are pretty important. It's going to be a while before crests are not super valuable anymore.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, she's already made us 2,500 extra gold. It's pretty good. And for some reason this whole dungeon is populated exclusively by spiders. I don't have any idea what's up with that. Alright. Unfortunately, we have to take a moment and heal our antiquarian up. What do you think? Just start in on one of these orange guys? I could have her jump behind... Actually... Yeah, let's have her jump behind him. And then I think I might... his chance of being able to just straight kill somebody is pretty high. I was going to say, I think I might do a riposte thing, but let's just kill one of them.
A death by inches.
Whoa. Whoa, dude. I think on Fairfax maybe should take that shit to HR. That was a little over the line. I guess maybe heal yourself? Not really. Doesn't really have a lot of compelling stuff to do here. Ooh. Ow. Stupid crits.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, let's stun this guy. I need a second. We gotta repair ourselves a little bit here. And he was kind of already awash in crimson, so... Here, gain an extremely small amount of health. The flagellant's almost as good of a healer as the antiquarian is.
Be gone, fiend.
Ooh, nice. So let's use that bandage. I'm not going to touch it. That's covered with skulls and evil, and I'm not going to touch it. I was looking right at the trap, and I was like, let me select the Vestal, and then let me click on the trap. And I just didn't stop walking forward. Right, is he going to come down off of his blood high anytime soon? Because he's freaking everybody out. Okay.
As the fiend falls,
Jesus.
a faint hope blossoms.
Really? We can't handle these bone rabble? Well, it probably makes more sense to contribute damage than to heal somebody for one.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright. To be perfectly honest, with this party, our best healing solution might be to just let the dude get low.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So you can see we stack gold higher with an antiquarian in the party as well. Do I want to drop something to start a new stack of gold here? Still got a lot of dungeon left. And we do need deeds. We don't really need busts that badly. Yeah, let's start a new stack of gold here. So I suppose maybe we ought to camp soon to avoid a freakout. Our antiquarian, despite having a stress relief book on, is really starting to worry me. I didn't go for the trap disarm with her because I was worried that if it failed... Yeah, that's good. Just get your hands all over that. I was worried that if it failed, it might push her really close to the edge. I think I'm going to walk to this room. And in fact, we're going to kill the light entirely.
The darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Alright guys, you gotta take it easy on the food. Now I definitely cannot afford to do a big feast at the campfire, unfortunately. Man, she cannot catch a break on these curio rolls. It is possible to get loot from these things without using the appropriate item. It's not even that uncommon in my experience, but... Alright.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight. And uneasy companionship.
I guess we'll do one of these. Is it more important to prevent nighttime ambush, or... Because we don't have a huge number of other abilities we want to use. I'd like to do weapons practice. So that would put us at 4 remaining. And then she could do... That's true. We could do 3 uses of resupply. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use Sanctuary. We have too many other things going on. So, first of all, Trinket Scrounge. Okay, well... It's not awesome, but, Here, why don't we move the book over onto the Vestal? Give you your dumb bag of marbles. This is like a Home Alone trinket. I definitely want to do weapons practice. We only got one proc of the crit, unfortunately. We could really reduce the chance of her freaking out. We need to pep talk her a little bit. Or encourage her, rather. It's more of a command than I was expecting, but okay. So now the question is, do I want to just like resupply 3 times and then have her do an incantation? Yeah, what the heck. Okay, a little bit of bonus food. Sure. Calmest of the temples, prepare for hardship with this mantra. But then we don't get to hear the mantra. What a tease.
The match is struck.
Alright, roll the dice.
Star is born.
And we got lucky. It does happen, you know. Nice. There was a tiny antique in there. And now we have lots of inventory space for carrying loot, so hopefully let's find lots of loot. Aw. Well, the antiquarian can finish that off at least.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
So, like, I think it's helpful to view the antiquarian sort of like...
Be wary.
I'm waiting for Wayne to finish talking here.
Precipitates a dizzying fall.
To understand the value of the antiquarian, it's helpful to sort of view everything in terms of gold, right? I'm always talking about how it's bad for heroes to get stressed out. Not because the hero being stressed out is particularly dangerous to the party, or like to our ability to survive the dungeon, but because a hero stressing out is bad for our cash flow, because we have to pay to be stressed. Wow. So, the antiquarian, by being bad at fighting, costs you gold. She makes you take more hits, which means more stress. She allows some shitty things to happen in combat by not being great at fighting, and that costs you gold. And so, like, the way to figure out whether the antiquarian is worth it is to try to, like, compare the cost of the extra things that happened to the amount of extra money she makes you. And generally speaking, that comes out pretty good. Like, the, right now she's on over 5,000 extra gold. Yeah, she's on over 5,000 extra gold, so that's a pretty good start. But if her being bad at fighting ends up costing you a party member, then the costs are significantly higher. It's difficult to put a gold cost on that, but it's a lot. This removes dodge, and it would do a very small amount of damage. She's gonna have her heal herself. Just survive for now. The Jester is... I don't think the Jester is great at fighting either. And it's kind of the same calculation. Like, by being bad at fighting, the Jester costs you money. And then by relieving stress on people, he saves you money. And you have to figure out, you know, what the math is on that.
Sedated.
So this guy has 65% stun resist. We are at 140, so probably this works. Nope. Oh, I should have just hit him. He had enough bleed on him that he was going to 1. Well, I guess maybe we'll get to do a little bit of extra healing here. You tell him, buddy. That's an okay buff. It's not awesome. I'm just burning time here, trying to get the Vestal's turn before this dude bleeds out. Nope. No such luck.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I'm gonna have her eat some food. Alright, so we're almost done. I think when we step into this room, it'll complete the mission. But obviously, we'll go all the way if it doesn't look like we're in mortal danger. You know what? I'm just heal some more. Just fish for crits. We should really... I gotta remember to buy Judgment for her. Ha! He fell for it. What a fool. That'll show him.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, well, she's definitely making us some money. I like antiquarians in general. I think it gets significantly more difficult to justify one once you get past the green level, because the enemies become actually difficult. I think if you burn these, it relieves stress? I don't remember. Let's try it. Yes. Oh no, it removes a quirk. Even better. Hold up, we're not going anywhere yet. I was really hoping we were going to find a secret room. This is potentially a very high-stress fight. Alright, so this guy needs to take 2 more damage to be dead, and I think we want to do that with the Retribution. Set up the riposte on him. Okay, not a great first round. We took kind of a lot of stress, but we'll be alright. Now, obviously, the Jester is a better fighter than the Antiquarian is. The Antiquarian is comically bad, intentionally. Let that guy bleed out, and we'll take this opportunity to throw a little bit more healing around.
Sedated. A trifling victory.
Don't need that.
But a victory nonetheless.
I'm a little disappointed, I have to admit, with
a handsome reward.
Ooh.
For a task well performed.
I was about to complain about all this not finding enough loot to actually fill our inventory with loot items, but never mind.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Let's see if we can get one final scout, maybe?
To follow it.
Nope. Well, we could still get a real scout on this hallway by entering this room and triggering a scout, so let's see if that happens.
Ambushed by foul invention.
We no longer have the medicinal herbs, but go ahead and dig in. Okay, I was hoping she would, you know, get some loot. All she has to do is trigger the loot window in order for antiques to spawn. But yeah, so she got us 2,500 gold of rare antiques and 6,500 gold of minor antiques. Pretty good. And her gold stacking thing didn't actually get us any more gold than we would have had anyway, because we could have distributed 2,700 gold over 2 slots already. Not bad, though. The rubies at the end certainly helped.
May yet prove to be navigable.
Okay, pretty good. We got some good class diversity going. We're getting everybody caught up. Light sensitive is gonna have to go. Known cheat's not a big deal. Stress eater's annoying. Eldritch hater is fine on her. Eldritch hater is a great trait on most people. It's okay on her.
Notes ring out from the abbey. The sisters are gathering.
Well, this is 2 level 0 Vestals. That's not a thing that we need. Let's check out the stagecoach. We do have the ability for... Yeah, we have the ability for people of up to level 2 to appear here. I guess we're just having some bad luck on that. Okay, so do I want to grab a bank? We could definitely convert busts into 4 portraits and grab the bank. And we have a little bit of spare money now. You know what? I think I will. Oops, that was not the... This is the arrow I want. I need 4 portraits worth. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a reasonable amount of money over the course of the entire game. I think that's probably worthwhile. The Demon's Cauldron. It's not my favorite orange trinket, but it is a thing that you can make use of, especially now that putting the occultist in position to use his stun no longer disqualifies him from using his heal. Because it used to be that the heal only worked in the back 2 slots and the stun only worked in the front 2, and that was a miserable experience. This might totally be worth doing, actually. Let's have a look at what else is available. I don't think we need another legendary bracer. We don't really need a Paralyzer's Crest. I don't know what Sunshine in the Thicket does. That could be cool. My guess is Sunshine in the Thicket is probably an event that modifies the wield, which is maybe not the most exciting thing. It would be worth doing a Ruins run as well, maybe, for upgrading the Ruins enough to see the next boss. This isn't too bad. I think Silence in the Crypts is similarly a thing that buffs the Ruins, right? We've definitely seen that one, I think. Another Sun Ring's not bad loot. Accuracy and damage together it's just a very, very good combination. Has some crests. We might do this. Let's have a look at our parties. Let's have a look at who's available for what. So if we wanted to do the boss fight, I would want to bring like Herbert, Grentomesnil, Tullus, and then somebody else. I don't know. Well, all the people who are not level 0 are pretty stressed, so actually maybe let's not do that. Yeah, okay. We're going to go purify some altars. Although, all of our level 4s... Well, I was going to say all of our level 4s should really be focused on fighting bosses, but I guess there's not really that many yellow bosses. If we did want to do this, our party would look like that, and then I would end up bringing a level 0, which is pretty not great. I will say that I don't think this boss is, like, terrifically difficult or anything. I think our party would look like this. That's not awesome. It would be kind of neat to give occultists up in the front another try, but our supply of heroes is pretty bent toward dudes wanting to stand in the front already. I don't really want to pull up one of these, like, real, because these guys are not just stressed, they're really stressed. We could do a short or 2 instead, but we don't have an infinite amount of time. We're almost halfway through our timer. This will be a good amount of XP. Ugh. I don't love bringing a level 0 to a boss fight, but I think this is what we're going to do. Alright, let's make sure everybody's geared up. So, Exsanguinate, Redeem, and Punish are all fantastic. Let's look at the other skills. Endure is a powerful stress reliever. It sort of transfers some of the stress to himself, but... And Suffer marks him and transfers blights and bleeds from the target onto him and clears their marks and gives him plus 30% prot. Huh. That's a sort of a heal. How does this scale? Not well. Like, as much as I don't think this is a very good ability, This just seems awful. It's a 3-point heal that takes 3 turns to act at level 2. Like, that's so bad. The Vestal's heal starts at an average of 4 points. And it can crit. I'm assuming that that Reclaim can't crit in the same way that Blights and Bleeds don't crit. I mean the ticking from the Blights and Bleeds. Although if you cast Reclaim and the cast itself crits, maybe it adds a round. I don't know, man. This just seems real bad. If you are a person who uses Reclaim and you find that it is good for you, please post in the comments below and like kind of, you know, argue the case, because I'd like to see it, but I do not currently. We might, like, honestly though, Endure might be a good thing to pick up. Endure might be a good skill to run. And Stress on the Flagellant is far less dangerous than Stress on other classes. Yeah, I'm going to do this. These are going to be his 4 skills. So let's take this off and put that on. His armor and weapons have to be upgraded. And then Ryabu's stuff, unfortunately, cannot be upgraded. So she has Pick to the Face, which she cannot use from the place she's currently at. Let's pick up Dagger Throw. She has this Blight thing, which might work. I'm not super confident about it, obviously. So from the back row, she can be like Flashing Daggers, which hits the 2 middle targets for most of her damage. Thrown Dagger, which is, you know, functionally identical to Pistol Shot, right? Poison Darts, and then Toxin Trickery gives her... Cures Blights and Bleeds and gives her a speed buff. Speed is definitely the most valuable buff stat. I would say speed and then damage, maybe. Because, well... Speed's hard to calculate. Damage is always good. Speed is only good if it actually buys you... If it moves you ahead of somebody in the turn order. That math is actually a little tricky. But maybe I should pick up a Lunge? Not that I particularly want to rearrange the order of the party, but... Actually, let's keep Shadow Fade. Because we don't want to rearrange the order of the party, but if we get scrambled due to a surprise or something, Shadow Fade will help her get back to a back position. So... These will be her skills. Shadow Fade for if things get screwed up, and then she'll just throw knives and darts at people from the back and hopefully not die. She has Gallows Humor, which we've seen before from the Highwayman, plus Scouting Chance. She can remove diseases from people, which is pretty cool. She has Pilfer. Do I want to buy her Pilfer, maybe? Okay, we definitely want to buy Prevent Nighttime Ambush. I know I'm cutting into my interest payments here. Oops, sorry. Left click. All right, de-stress self and make yourself good at fighting. Wound care. Quarantine's pretty good. He doesn't really need Let the Mask Down if he has Reflection, probably. And then we'll buy Pilfer as well. Yeah, okay. Remove Disease is going to do absolutely nothing until it's because he has the curse, and that's not how that works. Alright, and we'll take actual trinkets. It's a boss fight, let's take it seriously. So, Sun Ring on the Leper is always good. And then just, like, damage. Just do a lot of damage. We'll get you some accuracy as well. And... probably Book of Sanity plus... Surgical Gloves. He's going to attack melee sometimes, but he's also going to attack ranged sometimes. Maybe we give him Dismas's Head. He'll be at slightly plus stress. Or no, okay. It's 20%, not 25. So yeah, he'll do good damage. We just sort of canceled things out here. Or he could take... Actually, yeah, let's do this. Give you back the head. Grantamesnil is tremendously plus stress right now. Maybe we should give him his own de-stress thing. We have the stress relief coming in from the what's his face. Yeah, no, this is fine. We'll trust the combination of murdering enemies quickly and the flagellant, which is for some reason just impossible for me to remember. Flagellant will help manage that. Okay, so the flagellant has accuracy and what? We could give him plus damage. I mean, he does do some impact damage, but maybe more accuracy and also crit. Remember, it's not just about hitting 100% accuracy, it's also about your accuracy negates some amount of the enemy's dodge. And then on you, her speed is pretty high, but her damage is going to be pretty weak. I'm wondering if we should maybe, like... She'll go real late in the turn, but... And that's annoying. Steady's a good trait, though. Yeah, she'll go real late in the turn, but this will give her the opportunity to do a little bit better damage. And she ends up a point of crit as well, and I think her base crit is pretty good. Yeah, and she has crit mods on a lot of her skills and stuff. Okay. Taking a level 0 to a boss fight. Not a thing that I would broadly recommend that people do. But I think I have faith. Maybe faith is the wrong word. Hope? I have hope. Okay. You don't need any particular type of de-stress. You need to spend a little bit of time in the sanitarium before we do anything else with you. These I'm not that worried about, but let's get rid of the Black Plague, and it'll probably get some of those as well. Who else needs attention? Vaudeville. I think I'm going to take this off of him before I de-stress him. In no small part because I'm afraid I will forget. Okay, we also have some people up here. Scurvy and rabies I'm not too worried about, but Watered could maybe use a de-stress. Watered may not meditate. Okay, Boosie can not pray or flagellate. A faithless crusader. Okay, so a lot of people won't meditate. So let's sort everybody by stress. Let's grab somebody who will meditate and put them in here. You can pray. And then we'll just have these two go drinking, I guess. You drink. And you, I honestly kind of want to pay for the brothel. What it would cost? We'd have to have 6 portraits and... Okay, we don't have either of the resources necessary to open up a second drinking slot. I kind of want to pay for the brothel just to not lose a trinket. Because if he loses a trinket, even the lowest quality trinket is worth more in sales than the difference between these two levels of de-stress. Alright, nothing of interest here. So over the course of this next week, our bank is going to get us like 1,200 gold. That's pretty okay. Just add 1,200 gold to our take for the week, and I think we are ready. Yeah, and since we are ready, that's going to be it for today. Come back next time. We are fighting, I believe, the final green level boss. And bringing up a leper and some other much-needed classes into the real fighting tier. And we'll see you then.